Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Ike Sankey. Ike, we always enjoy coming up to Sheridan. We get to come to your part of the world and see you and enjoy the cooler weather that you have to offer us here. Our team gets to work with you for several sales throughout the year, but we've got one coming up on the horizon, the Best of the West horses, Western horses on the Eastern Seaboard, coming up in October. So why don't we jump right into it? Why don't you tell us a little bit about that sale and your offering?
Well, this will be the second year for it. We screen our horses extensively. The reason we're in Aiken, South Carolina is they claim they cannot find the kind of horses we have in that part of the country, which there's a lot of truth to that. The horses we take will have been saddled in the dark, rode all day, unsaddled in the dark. That doesn't happen back there. So, and we have a tremendous variety of horses. They're not all reining horses. They're not all cutting horses. They're not all pack horses. They're just but a little bit of everything. And we really take it serious screening our horses.
Well, I think you and I were kind of visiting before we came on air. That's one of the things that sets you apart is your reputation that you have in the industry, and then the screening that you do and what these horses have to go through to be able to even earn a spot in your sales.
Well, and we take a lot of pride in that. There's people that buy ranch horses on the internet nowadays. That internet sales, maybe you guys are different than anybody else, but there's a lot of independent internet sales, and those horses, anything they send them, they put on there, and they're not screened, and they're not necessarily represented. We represent them the way they are, and our reputation proves that.
Well, I think that's right, and your reputation speaks for itself. One of the things that we were also talking about is we get to work with you on several sales, and I think that what you've done in the industry is you've responded to what these customers want and need, and what the industry is calling for, just like you said, going up to South Carolina to meet those demands. For you, what does that mean for you? How have you been able to develop that relationship in the industry and then continue to move it forward?
Well, I think the number one reason we've been successful is our word. If we represent one as being gentle and broke and have done this or done that, he will have done it, and he'll be gentle.
Well, and like we said, we've got one coming up, a sale coming up in October. There's a preview that folks can watch to get to know the horses. There's videos online. I know you always throw a great event, and you encourage people to come sale side and be able to see the horses in person. But if they can't, they can call Superior Productions, and we can get them.
And we encourage the people to come ride the horses ahead of time wherever they're at. I mean, we beg them to, because these horses are going to cost something. We want them to get the one that they want that suits them. And not every horse suits everybody, so, it doesn't cost that much to go fly somewhere and ride one compared to what they cost if you don't like him.
That's right. Make sure it's a good fit. Well, like we said, if you can't go sale side, you can log on through Superior Productions. We've got all the videos. You got all the consigners information, so folks can get the information on their horse. And like you said, you have something for everybody. Ike, thank you so much for coming on. We look forward to working with you in the future.
Thank you very much. And they can go to bestofthewesthorses.com, see bios, videos, pictures on every horse, and the consigner's contact.
Perfect. Thank you. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll be joined by Superior Livestock Representative John C. Bryan.